Okay, hi everyone, greetings from Singapore. I'm Guo Pei here. Today I'm just going to introduce to you some of the functional training that I can actually do at home. So throughout this period, I know there's a lot of videos about high intensity training, but right now at this moment, I think we can actually take a step back and then also focus on exercises that we can actually do at home. We do not need any weights or whatsoever to carry out these exercises. All these are quite simple, quite direct. Important thing to take note is actually your form, about how we're going to do all the exercises and also to activate the muscles. So today will be 6 different exercises that we are doing, and I'll be showing to you and telling you the points to take note on certain things that we should be aware of during these exercises. So the main muscles that we are actually working on and focusing on today will be your quads, which is your thigh, your glutes, your butt muscles, and also your hamstrings, and some of your core area, which is your back, lower back, and your core. Alright, so right now our very first exercise that we'll be doing today will be the exercise that we all know, lunges. We are not going for speed, we're not going for strength, we're just working on the technique of activating the muscles correctly. So right now, for the first one, let's say we do with our left leg forward. Things to take note: left leg forward, right leg back. Alright, make sure your body is upright, straight, one line, single line, from your shoulder down to your hips, and all the way down should be a straight line. Alright, next, make sure that your knees, as you are going down, you do not go forward beyond your toes. Alright, your knees should be at all times behind your toes and focusing on going down, straight down. So this is how we are going to do it. You just have to do a total of 10 times. So then from now, let's go down. Knees do not touch to the ground. Make sure your knees is off the ground and up. That's 1, down, 2, down, 3, keeping your shoulder upright, down, 4, do it really slow, down, 5, down, 6, down, 7, down, 8, down, 9, and 10. So now we're going to switch side to work on the right side. So same thing, watch for your knees, make sure that it's not going beyond your toes in front, make sure it's behind your toes, and make sure your body is in one straight plane. 10 times as slow. Down, down, 2, down, 3, make sure your toes are pointing forward, down, 4, do it slow, down, 5, keeping your body straight, do not hunch forward, keep it straight down, 6, avoid touching your knees to the ground, 7, do it slow, 8, 9, and 10. Alright, so some muscles that we're actually working on is your thigh muscles here. As you're taking a step forward, as you're going down, you're working on your thighs over here as you go down. Once you push it up, your main target muscles is actually your hamstrings and your glutes. To push it up. Down is your thigh, up is your glutes. So that's for the first exercise. So for this exercise, what we can actually do is 10 times on each side. In between, we can rest about 60 seconds. 3 sets in total. And that will be for one exercise. Cool. Okay. Next will be your second exercise, number 2. Similar to the previous one. The previous one will be a stationary lunge. Right now, the second one will be a forward lunge with a twist. So what you can do is, similarly, take a step forward, hands up in front, and whichever leg that is in front, you turn towards the same direction, to the right, and back to the original position. Now next step forward, left leg forward, turn to the left, and forward, and back. Do it slow, do not rush, keep your body upright. Side view, take a step forward, and turn, and back forward, and up. change leg, forward, side, and front. Alright, so for this exercise, same thing, we want to keep our body upright and turn our whole body upper torso. Okay, one more time. Down, turn, and back to the center, back. Another step, left leg forward, turn to the left, and back to the center, and back up. Side view again, right leg forward, make sure it's 90, knees not touching the ground, turn. And back to the front, and back to the original position, change leg. Left leg forward, knees bend, 90, turn. And back to the front, and to the original position. For the forward lunge, with a twist, right, left, it's one time. You can actually do 10 times of it, and that makes it one set as well. So in total, same thing, 3 sets. Right, left one, 10 times. In between sets, you can rest 60 seconds and go on and so on for 3 sets. So that's for second exercise. For the third exercise, instead of a front lunge, now we are going to the side. From this position, not right now for this exercise, we're actually working more on the inner thighs, which is your adductors muscles, which we normally do not strengthen that often. So right now we can actually take this time to work on these areas. So move to the side, lateral lunge. The hands can be at the side here. Make sure both your toes are pointing forward, not elsewhere. Make sure it's pointing forward, your toes. And go down. You should be feeling it on your inner thighs. Hands can be at the side and up. Back to the original position and go. 2, down. Up, 3, down. Keep your body upright still, and go. 4, up, and go. 5, make sure you feel the inner thighs, up, and 6, up. Very good. Let's go. 7, and up. Do it slow. 8. Make sure you really feel the inner thighs. Let's go. 9. Last one, and 10. And up. Now move over to the other side. Now we are doing on the towards my left. Same thing to the side. Toes pointing in front, down. Hands can be at the side. Up. 1. Back to the position. Let's go. 2. Toes pointing straight forward. 3. Make sure you feel on the inner thighs. Go. 4. Slowly. 5. Make sure you really feel it on the inner thighs, adductors. More than halfway. 6. Let's go. 7. Go. 8. Go. 9. And last one. 10. Alright, so that's the third exercise. Same thing. Right side 10 times, left side 10 times. That is one set. 60 seconds rest in between. You can do up to 3 sets in total. So that's for the first 3 exercises. So right now we move on to the 4th exercises. On the 4th one, we will be doing a deadlift. So for deadlift, over here I just have a thin stick, which you can find any sticks at home. You can even find a broom, just something for you to hold on. Okay, right now we will be targeting a lot on our hamstrings and glutes muscles for this exercise. You can carry a light weight with you, it's okay as well, but for now we are focusing more on the technique and doing it correctly. Okay, in this position, your knees are slightly bent. From your hips, hinge forward slightly. Hands holding the bar like this and then keeping it close to your knee. In this position, you're supposed to go down and come up. As you're coming up, squeeze your butt, push to the front to activate the butt muscles. So again, down, do it slow, and up, squeeze your butt here. So as you are going down, keep the stick close to your shin, to your knee, and push it back up. As you're standing up, try not to lock your knees. And as you're going down, keep your knees slightly bent. And up, slow. Down. Squeeze your butt in, up, down. What you can do is, your vision, you can just look about just a meter in front of your legs, just slightly here. Keep your vision just slightly in front. Okay, so look down, slightly, knees bend, down. And up, squeeze your butt, and down. Squeeze your butt, and up. And go down. And up. And down. Try to push your shoulder blade to the back as much as possible. Go on to this position. Important thing to take note, do not hunch forward. Do not hunch forward. Keep it upright, shoulders back. Alright, let's go. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. It's through slow control movement to activate the muscles instead of doing it fast and aggressive. Remember, for today it's always slow and easy to feel the activations of the muscles. And now we move on to the fifth exercises. The fifth exercise that we are doing today, it's similar to the previous one, but right now it's a single leg deadlift. So what we are doing is, we have to balance on one leg first. So this way. Okay. Few things to take note as you're doing this exercise. Control your hip movement. Do not let it swing up, open too wide. Always face square to the front. Your hips square to the front. Next thing, starting position. Can be legs up from here. And as you push back, legs gotta kick back. Hands going down. Hips still square to the front, and come back up. Again, slowly down. Try to balance, and come up. 2, 8 more. 3, and up. Down, slow. Keep your toes up at all times, and go. 5, halfway there. Oops. So if you are not careful, you can actually be doing close to a wall or something to balance yourself, and go. 6. And up. Remember to keep your hips balanced. 7, 8, 2 more. 9, last one, and 10. Okay, so few things to take note that while doing this exercise, while my left leg is moving up and down, working on my hips, the other supporting leg is actually working a lot on your glutes activation and your hamstrings to keep yourself balanced at all times. So things to take note as you are doing this. Avoid lifting up your hips. If your hips is open up this way, this is wrong. Try to keep it always facing to the front of your hips. Now we do on the other direction. Okay, knees up, hands by the side. Kick back. Make sure your hips is down. And up. Slowly. Down. 2. Up. And 3. Do it slow. Up 4. Up 5. And go 6. 4 more. Almost there. Let's go. Very good, almost there. 7. Keeping your hips down. Hips down. Oh, that was too fast, so slow down a bit. 8. 9. And 10. Last one. And up. Alright, so that was for the 5th exercise. So next we are doing just step ups. So for step ups, find a stable platform. If the floor is a bit uneven, try to find something that is stable, that is not rocky, so it's safe for you. So for here, make sure that you have your whole feet firm on the ground. Starting position from here, straight up and down. Do it really slow. Do not go for speed or pushing up too explosively. Just come up slowly, balance yourself, and come down in a control movement. 2, 3, do it slow. 4. Things to take note, your knees should not be going to the front and come up. This is wrong. So continue on. 5. So control movement again. 6. Make sure your knees are not beyond your toes. 7. 8. As you're going up, you may use your heel to actually push yourself upwards. And controlling your movement, don't let it swing forward too much. 9. And 10. Now change leg. Same thing. Let's go. 1. Once a while you may just keep your vision just down slightly to make sure that your knees are not going forward too much. 2. 3. As you're going up, you're using your thigh muscles a lot. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 2 more. 9. And 10. Of course, for today, the chair that I use is almost to my knee height. That it's okay for me, suitable for me, but in some other cases, it might be too high for some. So what you can actually do in alternative ways is to actually maybe use the steps right outside the house. You may just use the steps over here, which is just about to your shin level, and do a step up. 1. 2. Same thing, watch for your knee and make sure that your knee is not going beyond your toes. 3. 4. Alright, same thing for the other direction. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So these are just some variations that we can actually do at home. So we have come to the end of just today's simple functional training workout session. So in summary, each exercise you can actually do a total of like 10 repetitions for each leg of each exercise. Then after in between 60 seconds rest, then followed by another 2 more sets. Alright, so that's just a guideline for you. But in terms of the repetitions and the sets, as you are doing more, you are improving, you are feeling better, you can actually increase the numbers of sets and repetitions on your own at your own pace. And also things to take note for this workout is really to watch out for your own posture. Do not rush into doing it like I want to finish it in 10 to 15 minutes for this workout. No, try not to rush it. Try to do it slow and steady and really feel the muscles are being activated as it's supposed to be. Alright, workout safe and also enjoy this workout. Thank you.